teach about biological science subject. In previous class in biology we learned about how does starch is formed in plants. So in today's class, which is in video 2, we are going to discuss about air and photosynthesis process. So before we are going to completely know about this air and photosynthesis process, we must know the history of air, nothing but the history of photosynthesis. Actually, there are a number of scientists who tries to show their curiosity towards photosynthesis process. But among them, Joseph Priestley is the scientist who discovered the oxygen in the year of 1774. Let me repeat again. Joseph Priestley is the scientist who mainly said that plants are always release very usable gas, that is nothing but oxygen. Why I am saying usable? Because the same oxygen is utilized by different animals. Because of oxygen only we can survive, right? So this oxygen is discovered by Joseph Priestley in 1774. Here I am putting the star mark, so we should never forget that. Okay, after 1 year, which is in 1775, this oxygen name was coined by Lavoisier. I hope you remember this Anthony Lavoisier name, right? Which Lavoisier, we already studied about Lavoisier in the 7th class. I hope you remember that. But this same Lavoisier, he coined the name of oxygen in the year of 1775. Okay, so these 2 points are very important for our Oxford 1 mark questions also. I hope you will understand this one. So for conducting this experiment, Joseph Priestley conducted one small experiment and very interesting experiment. In this experiment he took, in this board you are able to see the experiment. Okay, here we can see 4 types of bell jars. Okay, let me repeat again. First, in the first diagram, we can see our Joseph Priestley take one candle, that too a burning candle. This is the symbol of burning candle, okay. So he take one burning candle, I kept on a table and covered it with the help of bell jar. Let me write here, bell jar, which is glassware. So we can see what is happening inside this jar. So after placing it, he again added rat. We are very much aware of that rat, right? We already saw this rat in our daily life also. So what he did, he kept this rat in this jar and he kept the candle, and again he covered this bell jar in inward position. After 1 or 2 minutes, what happened? Automatically our rat starts to suffocate. Okay, that is we can observe in the third diagram. So after 1 or 2 minutes, our candle starts to put off. Okay, whenever this candle starts to put off, at the same time our rat also starts to get suffocated. At the next minute, which is 3 or 4 minutes approximately, the candle will be put off as well as our rat will die. The question is, what is happening here? Is there some kind of any magic is happening here? No, actually what is happened, according to science, we all know that this rat able to survive in this 2 minutes. Why? Because already some amount of oxygen molecules are present inside this rat and the same oxygen utilized by the candle. So this less amount of oxygen, however amount of oxygen is there, that much amount of life is present in this rat. Okay, in the third stage, what happened? Duplication of oxygen occurred here, which means oxygen percentage is decreasing, but another gas is there, that is nothing but CO2. Students, let me tell you, whenever we start to burn anything, it will release CO2 gas only, right? So in third case, what happened? Oxygen is decreasing, I am showing with a downside arrow mark, and CO2 is increasing. At that time, what happened? This rat unable to take oxygen in the proper amount, and our candle also unable to take the oxygen. So whenever the board doesn't get oxygen at that time, it will be put off and this rat will be die. So my question is, which gas will present in this jar? Is that oxygen or carbon dioxide? Obviously carbon dioxide is present. Why, teacher? Again, let me tell you, like us, rat also take the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. So here our rat also releasing the carbon dioxide, and during the burning or during the combustion process, again CO2 will release. So what happened in these 2 cases? Carbon dioxide is increasing. So now in 4th case, I am doing with different interesting stuff I am adding here, and that is nothing but this time taking the new candle and new rat. Okay, we will leave that rat. We are taking the rat which is in the live condition. Again I am adding the mint plant. Okay, mint or any plant, but mostly we can mention the mint plant. So let's observe 1 minute, after 2 minutes, even after 5 minutes this rat will not die and this candle will not put out. The question is, why, teacher? So because of this plant, what happened? This candle is releasing the CO2 CO2, and this CO2 is absorbed or consumed by the plant, and our plant what will release? Oxygen, and the same oxygen utilized by the our rat. Again rat will release the CO2, right students? Again CO2 utilized by this plant. Again plant will release the oxygen, and that is here our plant is able to supply oxygen sufficiently. With the help of plant, this oxygen number is increasing, and this oxygen, half of the oxygen is reaches to the rat and half of the oxygen reaches to the our candle. So here combustion process is working, here our life process also working. If you remove this plant, what will happen? Let me guess. Again the same process. So no living of our rat and there is no burning of our candle. So like this experiment we can conclude that plants mainly release oxygen. How did we confirm, students? Because the burning of candle and the living condition of our rat. Okay, so based on these two experiments, we can create these two confirmation. We can say that plants always release the oxygen, like our Joseph Priestley said. Okay, in this experiment, Joseph Priestley said that plants release the oxygen, and we proved it. Further topic, we are going to discuss activity 2, that is carbon dioxide necessary. Okay, we know that the oxygen is actually releasing through the plant, but the next case is, in our next topic we are going to learn about carbon dioxide is really important for photosynthesis. What happens if we didn't give carbon dioxide to the plant? Okay, this experiment is also called as moles of leaf experiment. Let me tell you, this is one of the important question, students. So you should add leaves. Okay, here I am drawing some branches and leaves. Okay students, before we are going to conduct our experiment, we have to take one special extra chemical, and that chemical name is KOH. This is formula of potassium hydroxide. Okay, let me tell you students, this chemical's name will comes under our chemistry subject, but you have to remember, at least you have to mention KOH, that too in a capital letters. Or we can also write potassium hydroxide solution. Okay, now I am taking one wide mouth bottle. Now in this bottle I am adding pellets of KOH. What does mean? It's nothing but it's like a crystal form it will be present. We can take as a solution form also students, but here I am writing KOH pellets. Don't get confused on the word of pellets. It's nothing in the solid form. It's like a crystal form. I am adding this KOH solution. Again I am placing this bottle, not whole plant, only one plant we will select. Okay, like for understand, as I will write here A, B, C, D. So for example, in our plant there are 4 leaves. For A leaf I am placing this bottle like this. Half of the bottle should be kept in a cross manner, our bottle, and we have to hold our bottle like this, which contains crystals of KOH. Our half of the leaf will be entered in our, use the rubber cork and tightly arrange it. With the help of wax also you can completely seal this mouth of our bottle. So this is completely sealed. Now KOH only exposed to this part of the plant, that to A part of the plant. Okay, now what is the specialty of KOH, teacher? Why we need to add this? Why can't we add another solution? Because KOH solution has a special property. It will absorb, see, plants absorb the water. Exactly like that, our KOH solution absorb the CO2. It will capture the CO2 gas. So what will happen? So now whenever we add the KOH, here whatever the CO2 is present in this, what will happen? This KOH solution will absorb CO2 gas. So now my question is there any CO2 gas will be present? Obviously there will be no CO2. Why? Because whatever the CO2 is present, this KOH absorb. So now what will happen? Again I am placing this potted plant under the sunlight. We know that whenever we kept it under the sunlight, dash process will occur. Our famous, that is nothing but photosynthesis process will occur. And we also need know, students, for photosynthesis process, dash factors will be important. Sunlight. Okay, no doubt. Here I will draw the sun so you can easily understand. Next factor is water. Chalo, formula I will wrote here. Next one is CO2 also, right? Soil also. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, all leaves requiring sunlight, A, B, C, D. A part also, half of the part exposed to the sunlight, right mark. Next, water also, I am pouring the water. Okay, so this water also supplied to the all part of the leaf. Soil, carbon dioxide, which part is not exposed? D is exposed to the carbon dioxide because they are kept in the open air. B, C, D is completely exposed. But in case of here, A part, half of the A part is exposed to the carbon dioxide. Okay, but half of the part is unable to expose the CO2 gas. If CO2 is not exposed, this process will occur in this part. Obviously, in this part there will be no photosynthesis, but remaining part will be shows the photosynthesis process. Let's see. Now we will take the leaf, this leaf in a separate place. Here I am drawing the leaf. Half of the part exposed. So this part I will underline with the thick form so you can understand which is exposed to the KOH. Now half of this which is exposed to the CO2 students. Okay, here I will write CO2, right mark, which is required. CO2 cross, glucose is really present or not, because in photosynthesis glucose only formed, right? So to identify, I am taking a special solution. In last time activity we discussed that is iodine. Iodine is best friends to whom? Star. So now I am adding the 1 drop of iodine here, 1 drop of iodine here. So according to you, where will color will not form? In the place of CO2 where the KOH is present, here blue or black color will not form, but here blue or black color will be formed. Why, teacher? Because here CO2 is absent. Why, teacher? Again, if you want to doubt, because with absence of CO2, photosynthesis process is not occurring. So with the help of this experiment, we can say that CO2 is very necessary for photosynthesis process. I hope you understand this two procedure, which is Joseph Priestley and as well as mole half leaf experiment. In further class, we will discuss other activities. Thank you.
Students, now we know how does carbon dioxide is very necessary in photosynthesis process. Now here we are going to observe this video which shows the mole half leaf experiment. Before we are going to conduct experiment, we should take a plant, potted plant, which should be destarched twice. What is the meaning of destarch? Destarch is nothing but removal of starch from plant. The plant is kept in a dark room for 3 days. After that we can see there will be no starch formation in the plant. Now we have to take a glass tumbler. After that we have to remove the rubber cork as shown in the picture and cut it into 2 pieces. After that we have to pour potassium hydroxide solution or potassium hydroxide palette, which is in a solid form also. It will be appear. The function of this solution is it will be absorb carbon dioxide gas like shown in the video. After that arrange the tumbler as shown in the video. After that the main purpose is the leaf which is inside the tumbler unable to take the carbon dioxide. Why? Because of KOH solution or potassium hydroxide solution. Now we are going to keep our plant under the sunlight. Before placing that we have to add wax also to avoid the entry of carbon dioxide gas. After this whole aperture, the whole figure, this whole plant kept under the sunlight where sunlight reaches to this plant. After that we have to remove the tumbler including leaf also and take it out our leaf, and now we are going to testing it by dipping it into a iodine solution. After removing that we can see there will be no change in color in the circle which we observe, but there will be a changing in color occur in the blue color spot, nothing but their photosynthesis process occur.